If you're somebody who doesn't consider yourself religious or churchy or believes in God, or maybe you've heard of them, just don't know anything about them, I ask that you just stop and listen to this for a few moments, because this message is for you, even though it may not sound like it. But if you're someone who does believe in God, and you are churchy or religious or whatever, ultimately, if you've decided to give your life to Christ, this message is for you also. This is a challenge for you. This is a chance for you to take a stand in something more. Now, an issue that I had growing up is I believed in God. I was baptized young, and I so-called surrendered my life to him, but I didn't give everything. I was too scared to stand firm, to stand in what I believed in, to shout it, to tell other people. In Matthew, Jesus tells the disciples, they ask him, what's the greatest commandment? And he gives them two. He gives them, love your God and love people. So first to love God, and he went a step further to say to love people. Now, if we truly love God, the loving people comes naturally. And that's what we're called to do. We're called to love people. And if we're to love them, how can we say we love people if we don't tell them about the one single greatest thing that we've ever heard that saves us from eternal damnation away from God? How can we say that we love people if we don't tell them about what we've heard that's changed our life in such a miraculous way, because he's given us hope? So this is our challenge to you, is to stand firm and to be bold. So the challenge is to join a movement for something more. And we're calling this movement the Be Bold movement. And the idea is that we tell other people about who Jesus is. Now, I know it sounds scary, and I don't really know what to say, or I don't really know my Bible super well, or whatever. I'm not a preacher. That's fine. But if you've come to know Christ and you've been baptized and he's moved in you, you have a story. And it's sharing Christ is as simple as sharing your story with someone. And that's the whole idea behind this movement. It's about taking the complicatedness out of sharing the gospel and making it simple. We don't have to know Hebrew or the whole entire Bible. I don't. I can read it and forget what I read 20 minutes from now. But what I do have is a story of how God's worked through my life. And over the years, as I've truly pursued Christ and pursued a relationship with God and how he's worked through my life, I've got many stories. So those of you like me who have pursued God and who have many stories, you have many opportunities to relate God to other people. So the challenge is to go out and spread and tell your story. Spread God, spread the love of Christ, and share your story with other people. So what we've done is we've created this t-shirt that I'm wearing here. Now on the front of it, it says Proverbs 28:1. And that verse reads, "The wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are bold as a lion." So on the back of the shirt, there's a lion. And the lion is a symbol of boldness. It's just kind of something there to be catchy. But also in the back of the shirt, there's a QR code that's going to lead to this video. For the person who doesn't know Jesus, to hopefully see the genuineness that I have here in this video of what the love of Christ does to someone, to show that I don't know who you are. I'm looking at a camera right now, but I tell you I love you. I mean that genuinely, because that's just the love that Christ has instilled in my life, within me, and others around me that I can see it in. I can see the change in myself and those around me that I spend time with that also love God. I wasn't always like that. But as God worked on my life, he's instilled this love. And we're just inviting you, as someone who doesn't know Christ, into this love as well. Now, as a believer, go out, stand firm, and be bold, and share your story. We're selling these t-shirts as a tool, nothing more. You don't need the t-shirt to go out and share your story. It's just a reminder to wear it and go out and share Christ. Whether you buy it or not doesn't make a difference. Like I said, this is just a tool to go out and share your story, and just as a reminder. But ultimately, we're in this to go out and be bold and share Christ, because that's what he's called us to do. That's the one thing that we're called to do, is to go out and spread it to the ends of the earth. Just like here in Acts chapter 1, he says, you shall be witnesses to me in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the end of the earth. This is Jesus talking to the disciples. And we're all called to be disciples in Christ and follow him. So stand firm, be bold, and join the movement.